Passionate attachment of one nation to another, habitual hatred or fondness towards another nation, facilitates the illusion of an imaginary common interest. It pushes a nation into the quarrels and the wars of the other. This is from George Washington's farewell address. Reading this, it's hard to believe there was no Israel at the time, that he wasn't talking about Israel. When the members of Congress or the House of Representatives passed this resolution recently, stating that Israel is not a racist state and is not an apartheid state, I was reminded of this text. Members of Congress read this text apparently every year, maybe even recite it. Israel is not a racist state? Israel is not an apartheid state? Why does Congress have to pass a resolution saying that night is day and day is night? Now, who would you rather believe? Members of Congress or Amnesty International, that spent years on the ground in Palestine interviewing people and researching this and came out with a report last year in 2022 stating that Israel is engaged in the crime of apartheid? Who would you rather believe? Members of the House of Representatives or Palestinians on the ground that have been testifying for decades, for 75 years, that they have been subjected to racism, discrimination, and have to live under an apartheid state, within an apartheid state? Who would you rather believe? Members of Congress or Israelis like myself, who were born and raised in the apartheid system, as privileged within the apartheid system, and are saying loud and clear, with absolutely no reservations, Israel is a racist apartheid state. It was designed as one. And I'm not the only Israeli. There are other Israelis that stand up and do the same and say the same thing, willing to testify. Even Israelis who committed some of the most heinous crimes throughout the history of the Zionist occupation of Palestine will come up and say this. Why does Congress have the need to say that day is night and night is day? They need to heed this warning, and we need to demand our members of Congress, our elected officials, stop with this nonsense. Stop with this bowing to Israel. Stop with this bowing to the ADL and all the other Zionist organizations. It's a racist state. It's an apartheid state. Full stop. These comments by George Washington, his farewell address, should be listened to, especially this part. Thank you.